Oh, there's a bunch of dudes. 14. Okay. So over here, I don't know what's happening, but there's respawning enemies over this way. Or am I Yeah, there are. Hey, fuck you. And then, yeah, and then this guy comes out of my own fort. That's stupid.
I love siege beasts. They're so indiscriminate. Now it's my turn for a little destruction.
I'll show you a really strong guy in a second. Let me just get rid of this dude. He is afraid of grogs. So I can just do this. He gets terrified, and then we can just instantly kill him. Well, not instantly, but like very quickly kill him with multiple stabs to the back. Yeah, he is a legendary. The guy I'm going to show you is, not this dude. So we just took over a fort, but the game thinks that the fort still belongs to the enemy.
That's right. Run while you can.
Like, it's a bit strange. So we can send, this is the guy. So his only even slight weakness is that he's dazed if he gets hit by a Karagor. That's it. But he's immune to fire and curses. He gets enraged after he kills a beast. He gets enraged when he gets low health. He gets enraged when he catches on fire. He gets enraged when he sees a grog. So he's enraged a lot. There's fire fucking everywhere in this game. He's got 7 bonuses, including flying axes, and rabid and rampage, which are all quite good. And Mystic Blade is a teleporting move. And then he has epic rage. So when he goes in rage, he stays in rage for even longer. And he's got cursed bombs and cursed weapon. And he just hits really hard. But he's only level 22. So we can buff him up a bit. Right, let's give him followers level by 5. And maybe 5 more. What level is he now? We're level 40 all of a sudden. 32. You know what? You can have one more.
Long.
Did that give you anything by any chance? It did. You leveled up. You lost your only weakness, making you even stronger. And you also gained enraged by executions. He got stronger. He is a beefy boy. But the only thing is, he's fireproof. So he takes literally no damage from fire. Yet, he gets enraged by fire. So putting him on fire, or putting fire on him, is beneficial. But then he also has epic fire trait, which decreases all fire damage taken, which is completely wasted because he is immune to fire. So, we can actually take that off him, I think. We can go in here. We can give him, like... yeah, so see here, it says replaces fire, water, epic trait. We could give him a dire Karagor mount. I don't want that. I hate Karagor mounts. We could give him an elite gang that follows him around. We could give him greatly increased damage. We could give him greatly increased health. We could give him boost fire damage dealt by himself. He uses curse weapons, so that's not a big deal. I think we just give him great strength, making him do even more damage. I think I want this. This dude's up there with some of the strongest orcs I've ever had, actually. Literally no weaknesses. Immune to fire. When he's on fire, he gets enraged. He also gets enraged by a ton of other stuff. His rage lasts for longer, and he does more damage. This dude's a fucking menace. He's a big boy. You know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna make him... Moose Boy can be Overlord for the moment. I'm gonna make him my bodyguard. And we're gonna see how strong he is. And we're gonna go find out information about this guy. And I might just summon him and let him kill him. And us do absolutely nothing and see what happens. Are we back to...
How do you keep going?
Is it back to being our fort yet?
You know the answer to that.
It's still bony, right? Very odd. Okay. I think after we beat this last dude, it'll fix itself, but that shouldn't have happened. We just hope that bodyguard that we have is loyal and never betrays us, because if he betrays us, then I've just boosted him up. And if we summon him as a bodyguard and he betrays us, we don't then have a bodyguard to fight him either. Also, my stream preview looks like it's chunking pretty hard. It might be the computer's getting too hot thing. So is stream smooth for you guys? Because it looks a bit chunky for me. Looks fine. Okay, that's good. As long as it's fine, we'll keep going. Looks alright. Alright, might just be on my end. Immune to execution, enraged by stealth. No, we don't want this guy. Alright, so we're gonna go fight. Granted, he's level 23, and the guy we're taking in is level 37. And this guy's kind of shit, and the guy we're taking in is an absolute monster. But, let's see how quickly he kills him. The answer will be very, I assume, provided the AI is not horrible. He's definitely the strongest orc of this playthrough. So far.
This bait will
we also
draw
found a
caragors
necromancer.
to sow confusion and death
We haven't got him
among the
yet,
war chief's
but
troops.
he's on the field in one of the maps, which is pretty cool. He's not super great, but he is a necromancer, which is very rare. So that's kind of cool.
This place smells like...
What do I need to do? Caragors. Okay. We're attacking our own fort. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It seems I need to hoist up some fresh caragor bait. I know exactly
He's just
what
walking
I can use.
into like enemies because they're all ours. All right, Mr. Bodyguard.
Ready as ever.
Get him. He one-shot him? He actually one-shot him. Fucking hell. I think great strength was the right choice. Oh my god. That's a bit extreme, yo.
One hit's a mistake, two is careless. But three? That's malice.
I'm surprised. I expected more of a struggle from that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go find ourselves a random orc and do the same thing. Do we have any alive orcs that aren't doing shit right now? You.
Urlasu.
Be a war chief. We definitely need to get better orcs in this zone. Well, they're all too low level. But all these new orcs all these black boys should be
Zathla.
higher level now, I think. I hope. Let's go find a worm.
From where I was standing, he seemed to struggle plenty.
I didn't think he was going to one-shot him. I thought it would be like, you know, 2 or 3 hits, but one was, impressive. Oh, there's a level 16 dude. Alright, who are you? Still 21. Ow. That's what you get. Where's that level 16 dude? Okay. Looks like he's just gonna go kill him without us even asking him to. Look at him go, man. He just one-shots everyone. 16 is lower than 23 or whatever it was before, but yeah. He's, he got a little bit hurt. We'll heal him. Oh, sorry. Here, attack this guy. Sorry. I gotta stop jumping on him. If I keep hitting him, he'll leave. Oh, wow. We're losing frames like crazy. No! I keep pissing him off. Okay. Sorry, bud. I didn't mean it. We need to fix up our siege upgrades as well. So we don't have enough orcs to fill our ranks, so we need to get more. But out of the ones we have, let's get poisonous siege beasts, and let's get hellfire. We could do this online conquest for the daily. But our orcs are kind of shit. We could take a look at it. Oh, yeah, the game's starting to chunk real hard. I think we may have to stop, in all honesty. We weren't dropping frames before, and now we're dropping them very consistently. I don't want ranked conquest. I guess you have to? So our assault rating is 494, his defense rating is 526. Yeah, because their orcs are shit. I think we'd bolster our ranks and then we do it.
I'm sure I'll find that Mansfield. Submit to me.
Yeah, they're still all level 20s. I don't know what's going on. We could, if it starts, we'll keep playing. But if it starts to, the frames start to keep going down and down and down, it's the fans are working too hard, and I don't want to push the PC. So then we could do some, we'll do some dungeon claw or something instead. But we'll continue for the moment. You know what? Let's not worry about our fort for now. Let's continue with the Brewers quest line. because we do want to get that done.
It appears.
Where is he? Down here. There's no real good. Fast travel not available? Why? Am I in battle? I guess I'm in battle.
That bag has need of us.
Hear him out, but do not let him distract you from our true mission.
Maybe it's because of our... There we go. That should be fine. I think it was because of our bodyguard was fighting somebody. Nathan, have you seen Dungeon Crawler by any chance? Oh, there's a worm here. There's also this guy.
Mazu.
Well, time to fuck this guy up. One shot. Oh, you didn't do your teleport move. Still a one shot. We need to be careful. If we want to kill somebody, we bring out our bodyguard. If we don't want to kill somebody, we don't bring him out because he's fucking cracked. It's a roguelike that is a claw machine. It's actually really fun. It sounds a bit gimmicky, and it is, but it's quite good. I picked it up. I found it online months, probably 6+ months ago, when it was out as a demo, and played everything the demo had access to, type thing, and then it's like not full release, but it's early access release went live on Steam like a week ago with like all the content and everything available. So we've been slowly making our way through it. It's quite good. Actually, I think maybe we'll do this quest and then we'll jump over to that because I'm just worried a little bit about the overheating is all.
How do you lose an Olog?
He was taken. I found this.
Just gonna check. Doesn't tell me that. Doesn't tell me the Yeah, it doesn't tell me the temperature. But the CPU is working overtime at the moment.
Messenger boy's food bowl.
Isn't there an expression about killing the messenger?
Yeah, always kill the messenger.
Well, that actually explains a lot. So what did he have to say?
He said, if you ever want to see your pet again, bring the Shrek-eaten grave walker.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
You realize this is a trap?
Of course. But you owe me. And you owe Ranger. After all, we got rid of Bruce for you.
Not exactly how I remember it.
Well, we could quibble over details all day, but the fact is we're your boys. What will the other orcs think if you don't stand up for one of your own?
He's right. Orcs follow strength. If we allow our soldiers to be attacked without retribution, it will be seen as weakness.
You may have a point.
I do? I mean, yeah, I do. Now come on, let's go get Ranger.
I'm not going to worry about the optionals.
Just like the old days.
Quiet. You'll give us away. Just like the old days.
There he is, the glorious Bride Lord. I knew that little sniveling crabber would manage to get you here. Bruce! I'll show you sniveling. What have you done with Ranger? Shut your trap. This is between me and the Grey Water. Come down here, and we'll end this. Nah, this is just a beginning. First, it has to hurt. Then, if one of my boys kills you or that sniveling rat, so much the better. But if they don't, well, that's when the real fun starts, doesn't it?
I mean, it's just a couple of Caragors. We can just... Why are you not dying? There we go. We can just make them ours. Wasn't there another one that was low? I need more elf shot. Apparently there's... Can you fuck off? There's elf shot just here. There we go. It's a Caragor!
Bros!
It would have been quicker to just
You
kill them.
rotten piece of schlock!
But
He's
considering
gone.
we don't get to, you know,
But we'll see.
bring them into this part, but, you know, may as well try and
I'm
take him
not
over.
done with him!
Listen to me. We will find Ranger. We'll take care of Bruce once and for all.
I'm not just gonna sit on my ass and wait. I will scour every inch of Mordor until I find him. And when I do, you will be the first to know.
Fair enough.
Bruce is just the beginning. The more power we gain, the more others will seek to challenge it.
Then we'll kill them.
No, he must be made an example of, or others will rise to take his place.
Then we'll kill them as well.
Why kill countless challengers when you can stop it all by breaking one?
Because we are here to win a war. And not play your politics.
In Mordor, they are one and the same.
He makes a good point there.
The
Yeah,
longer
see, they
Bruce
just disappear.
survives, the more orcs will rally to his cause.
Popping off heads is hard.
Alrighty, let's fast travel to a... That'll do. Give it a save, and we'll pop over and do some claw machines. And give the computer a bit of a rest. Because it is like 30-something degrees. Which makes it quite warm in here. Let me change the stream. Dungeon Crawler. There are currently 440 people watching Dungeon Crawler. And there is currently a numpty playing Dungeon Crawler. I think my webcam usually goes roughly about there. Alright. So, Nathan, I will briefly explain how this works after I get a drink. Basically, it is a card deck roguelite. Roguelike? Sorry. Similar to Slay the Spire or any other deck building roguelike, really. But Slay the Spire is the one most people know and are familiar with. Love Slay the Spire? Then you'll like this. Okay, so you know how you build cards, you beat enemies, you get a choice of cards, you can burn cards to get rid of them, etc. There's different characters, they play different ways. Same shit here, but it's with a claw machine. So this is the standard character you start with. I think you might start with him and him. They all play differently. I'll go very, very quickly over them. This is your average normal guy. He starts with 10 health, and he increased health by 10. And every turn, he starts with 5 block. This guy just has normal health, but you have 2 claws that you can use. His second claw is always a magnet. Each item in the claw machine has a different material, so most of it's self-explanatory. But so like a dagger, for instance, or a sword, a metal. You can see the little like nut icon down the bottom. Small sword, attack nearest target for 10 damage. Deals double damage when picked up alone, and it's got that little like metal nut thing. So they're metal. These are wooden shields, so they're wood, that type of thing. So his second claw is always magnetic and picks up metal shit. She has a pet cat called Cream Puff, and whenever we get attacked, the cat attacks whoever's attacking us. Strength is a modifier, so a dagger does 5 damage. If we had 1 strength, the dagger would do 6 damage. If we had 100 strength, the dagger would do 105 damage. So it just adds, however many strength you have, it just adds to on top of whatever the weapon damage of the thing you're getting is. So this ring, for instance, gives us 2 strength. If we were to pick up the ring, the daggers would start doing 7. If we picked up a ring again, they would be doing 9, etc. So she has a pet that attacks for her when we get attacked. This guy can't block at all, but he heals for 10% of the damage he deals. She does damage to, whenever she does damage to herself, she deals the same amount of damage to enemies. So she's all about doing damage to herself and healing through it. This guy is a beaver, so he has a dam similar to her. He has a pet, but instead of it being an alive thing, it's just a dam made of wood. Every time you get a wood item, it adds shield to the dam, and the dam just protects you. That's his basic thing. This guy, everyone has unlimited time to use their claws. This guy doesn't. This guy only has 3 seconds, but he gets 100% more money than anybody else. Oh, we just unlocked Squiddy, so this is what we're going to play now. We're going to give Squiddy a go. He gets 1 strength every time he fills the claw machine with liquid, which I really don't think is that strong. But it's free strength, but you don't feel the... We'll see. Maybe I'm not understanding that properly. But his second claw is always a tentacle. There are 3 different types of claws. There is normal claw, there is magnetic claw. No, 4 different, sorry. There's normal claw, there's magnetic claw, there's tentacle claw, and there's harpoon claw. So magnetic claw just picks up anything metal. Harpoon claw like goes straight down and pierces things and picks up everything it pierces through. And the tentacle claw... the second claw always a tentacle. It spreads its tentacles when submerged in liquid. So when it goes into water, it like spreads out and picks up a bunch of shit. Everything sticks to it. So this is what we're going to play as. And you can see they all start with different items in their deck. So he starts, because he's all about money, he starts with a piggy bank, which when you collect it, you get money. He has metal shields and stuff. She has spiky bombs to hurt herself, as well as a health pot to heal through it. We also have Garbage Greg, who I haven't played as yet. So at the end of your turn, half of the items in your claw machine get removed, but you get a permanent 2% increase for every single item in your deck. So the more items you have, the better. But at the end of your turn, half of them just disappear. And then there's two that we haven't unlocked yet. This chick has her second claw is always a harpoon, and anything collected by the harpoon gets used twice. And then this last guy retains 50% of the block we have between turns. And we get 1 charge for every 3 block we have. I don't know what charge does, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go with Squiddy, and we're going to try it. We need to reach and beat the boss on floor 20 to win, effectively. So he starts with 10 blocks, a way to fill the machine with water, and then and also 5 sponges. Attacks the nearest enemy for 5 damage. It increases the damage by 5 at the end of the turn if it's submerged in a liquid. And it restarts every fight. So at the end of the turn, if this is underwater, it goes from 5 damage to 10. At the end of the next turn, if it's still submerged, it goes from 10 to 15 and just gets 5 damage every turn. And then at the start of the next fight, it goes back to being 5 again. Let's give Squiddy a go. You can't modify the difficulty without winning first. We start. And this is how the game plays. So, as I said, it's a claw machine. Where this guy's attacking us for 10, this guy is putting up a shield. It's very Slay the Spire. Like, I played this before I played Slay the Spire, sorry. And then when I went to play Slay the Spire, I'm like, holy shit, this game took a lot of inspiration from Slay the Spire. Anyway, so this guy's attacking us for 10, and this guy's putting up a shield. So as long as we block for 10, we're fine. When you put liquid, fill the machine with water, wooden items and plastic items and stuff will float. Metal items will sink. So this is made out of cloth or paper or whatever it is. So that should also float, you think. So probably we want to go for the water and 2 shield, so we can start soaking these and start getting their damage up as soon as we can. There's the shield. And now we have the tentacle boy. I wonder if you just drop it down, it probably just drops down. If you do this before dropping it, it might actually spread the legs out. Yeah, it looks like it does. Either way, we just want the water, really. So let's just get the water. And then this stuff is just fluff, which just like clogs up your machine and stuff. However, the fluff can change into things. There are items that interact with the fluff and make the fluff do stuff that isn't just useless. So these things should be now 10 damage, right? Yeah, so that's 10. They should all be 10 because they're all submerged. So we're taking 17 damage. So we want to get some block, but we also want to hurt the dude. So I reckon we pick up these 2 shields and that sponge. And drop the sponge. That's fine. Let's go for these 2 sponges over here. We get some water as well. Fill the tank back up, get another strength. Only 10 damage coming in, so that's pretty easy to deal with. Actually, wouldn't it be any damage if we just killed him? That was a waste of a claw. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. You just, like, zhuzh the tentacle and make it spread out before making it go down. Try and kill this fool. Alright, first room, easy. This is where you need to pick what you want to do. So I don't think going for metal items... Oh! Actually, it should be fine because the tentacle underwater spreads out. So anything metal is going to sink to the bottom. But the tentacle's going to be able to pick it up just fine. I'm a big fan of poison in games in general, but I'm a big fan of poison in this game. So I'm tempted to go for Poison Dagger. The way poison works, as you can imagine... It's damage over time. I think it might be same as Slay the Spire. I don't know. But if 3 poison is going to do 3 damage, and then the next turn it's going to lose a stack and do 2 damage, and the next turn it's going to do 1 damage, and then it disappears. It says the tentacle spreads out underwater. It's the same? Okay, yeah. So I like poison quite a bit. We don't really have... We can re-roll once, but then we're stuck with something potentially not that great. I like poison. I'm gonna just take it. We'll try a spook. We'll see. So the main thing is we want to get water as soon as possible. And we just make sure that we're... that we've got enough shield. I think this is fine, right? So what do we need? We need, like, 10 more shield to be safe. Let's see. Yeah, it still goes all the way down. So metal items are fine. The lightning boy, the guy with the balls. I liked the poison chick, the knife chick. Wasn't a great grab. Silent, yeah. We need 14, so we just need 3 shields. So, pick up a bunch of shit. I don't mind the tentacle claw now that with this character, like, this is interesting. It's different. I feel like we need to burn some of our shields. I don't think we need that many. Okay, they're not attacking us at all this round, so we can just go for pure damage. Let's just see. I think it is more useful to do the zhuzh, but I don't think I could be bothered doing it every single turn. We'll do it when, like, push comes to shove. Yeah, the strength every time you fill the water really isn't a big deal, is it? At all. 7 damage is nothing. Feels like Squiddy's slow to start, but the tentacle claw feels a lot easier to use than normal claw. Yeah. Because he doesn't... He's got to build up his stuff. I think he will scale... If we can get some strength going, I think he will scale quite well. Because his damage is all ramped up each turn. So, like, the longer the fight goes on, the more damage he does. Alright, so Pearl does nothing, but if you upgrade it, it doubles the buffs attached to you. And the buffs can be stuff like dodge, bomb, all manner of stuff I can't think of on the top of my head. None of these are buffs to us. It doesn't affect our strength. It will be very easy to get, though, with the tentacle. I think we take it in the like, it's a legendary thing, right? We take it in the chance that we get something later. It's early days. We're literally still on floor 1. Okay, every so often you'll come up against a Perkamat, which is just one of these, you know, machine thingies. 2 of these random buffs will come down, and you get to pick which one you want. This makes our magnets bigger. We don't have any magnets, and we probably won't. So I don't think we'll choose that. We'll choose whatever the other one is. Providing it's useful, of course. Okay, so increase the range of our magnets by 20%, or whenever you take damage, 1 remaining item from your deck is added to the machine. We may as well do that, because this is completely useless. There are question mark rooms, which can be any manner of things. So this, for instance, is we can get a ton of coins, but we're also going to take these little spiky balls that are going to do 5 damage to us when we pick it up. However, I think there's a room in next door that we can heal from, so I'm just going to send this and try and get money. Also, it's like the first boss. We should be fine. Regardless. We only got 1 damage. That was fucking crazy. That was the best that's ever happened. Yeah, I legitimately...